I'd like to stand in front of parents and speak, but I guess I have to do it today. We're going to start. So tonight, we're going to give out trophies and medals and our superlatives, and you will find out tonight if you lettered or not. Okay, but parents, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you, all your long hours you had to wait for us to come from track practice or track meets, picking your child up on time. That's funny, right? Right. However, we really do appreciate you allowing your child and to run track for Coach Williams and myself. It's been a long journey for me. I've been here I've been track coach for 4 years. I was the guys track coach. I have two of my two guys that I consider my child, my kid. I treat them like they mine. I'm gonna miss them. This is their senior year. I almost cried the other day, but I would not give Hakeem the pleasure of laughing at me or Jalen, so I'm gonna keep it in. However, I really do appreciate every last one of you guys. This is my first year working with the females again after I coached cheerleader for 20 whatever years. I ain't gonna tell you all that because you don't need to know my age, but it's been a long time. And I appreciate the ladies. You guys started off rough, but you ended with a bang. And I appreciate you guys. And I hope and pray that you come back and join us next season. And I hope and pray that you are joining a summer track team so that it can help us help you get better, because you can't do it overnight. Okay, if you ever ran track before, you cannot do it overnight. Okay, so you have to run year round. You have to. That's just something you have to do. And once you finish with summer, don't even stop. Go ahead out there to cross country, run yourself right into summer track. Okay? Spring season, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. Here you go, John.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Coach Williams. Graduated from here 2001, coached here before, coached from 2007 all the way to 2013. I left for about 8 years and now I'm back. So this is my first year back, and we had a really great year this year. A lot of people came out that we didn't expect it. In the beginning, we started with small numbers and it grew and it grew and it grew. And then, by the end, we had a really big quality group of young men and women who stayed committed to protecting the shield, which is making sure our school stands for something and not just anything, okay? So this year we want to recognize each and every one of them. And so we're going to call you up individually. From here, you should receive, award, letter if you lettered. You also get a trophy and a medal, okay? We're just gonna go through all of them, and then when we finish, I'd like for all of us to just sort of give everybody a round of applause that way. That way it doesn't, move slow and we gotta stop, restart. All right, so we'll start with the first one. Faith Adabasi, freshman, ran the 400 and the 200 meters. Definitely made varsity, finished as a finalist on the 4x4 team this year, the region championships. They made the finals, and she was definitely one of the important pieces to that. Has a very bright future, and really look forward to working with her in the future. So, all right, the next one we got, all right, here we go. Well, we're gonna clap anyway. All right, we'll clap anyway. Rakaya Blackman. I guess we can just use this as a chance to say some really nice things about these individuals, because they're all great student athletes. Rakaya came out, she ran the 800 and tried her hand at the distance a little bit, always gutted it out, always did what you asked her to, and she's a great student in the building as well. So we got Rakaya Blackman here. All right, the next one we got Andrea Bryce. All right, Andrea Bryce. She was a late bloomer. She came out a little late. She just kept saying, "Coach, I'm gonna come out. I'm getting my physical." And I'm like, "All right, come on, we waiting on you." And when she finally did, she made a really big impression on us. Another one, freshman that got a really bright future, served as a varsity alternate on the relays. All right, Andrea Bryce. All right. All right, then we got Montez Bryce. Again, they came out together. Montez helped us out on some relays this year. Did a good job stepping in on a 4x2 and 4x1 B team. Also did some sprint medleys, and we look forward to working with him next year as well. All right, Montez Bryce. All right, we got Cody, sophomore, hard worker. He's a good guy, always got a good attitude. I don't think I've ever seen him in a bad mood. He's always a positive individual to be around and always sets the tone for his teammates. All right, Cody. All right, we got one that's not quite an athlete, but she's definitely part of the gang. Laila Coleman. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Laila is one of the team managers, and when I tell you her and Armani's role is so crucial to the flow of the program, they were always Johnny on the spot with ice, or if, hey, we need an extra set of blocks, or hey, we need a baton, go get us a baton, or get us some tape. All right, so she was a big, big help, so we thank Laila Coleman. Thank you. All right, we got the next one we got is Brook Crouch. All right, Brook, 9th grader. Brook was definitely a contributor this year as she kind of came in a little late in the season after battling some injuries, but definitely filled in at the right time. She was a part of the 4x4 relay that made the region finals and finished up as one of the top 4 fastest 400-meter runners on the team. All right, so Brook Crouch. All right, we got Marcel Davis. All right, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, very fine young gentleman, came to me really raw as an athlete, but we worked on his mechanics and we worked on his technique, and he saw his time drop all through the season. So we want to celebrate Mr. Davis. He did a great job this year. Jessica DeCombe, come on up here. There she go. All right, Jessica was a late entry onto the team too. She's a wrestler, and we have a really successful wrestling program here at Stone Mountain. They did a state run and kind of ran to state, and so when she finished, she was able to come out and contribute to the team and get experience in our throws. So shot put and discus, and we look forward to having her back next year as well. All right, so Jessica DeCombe. Oh, Cameron Green. Come on, Cameron. Oh, Cameron. All right. Cameron is definitely a good one to have on the team. Cameron's always like, "Coach, what am I running today?" Like, "Hey, you're gonna run the 400." All right. And you know, even if she didn't want to, she was with it. She was with whatever I was with, and sometimes we had our moments, but she was always there to, compete and practice and work hard every day. So Cameron Green, thank you. All right, we got another one, Armani Johnson. Again, Armani was one of our managers as well, her and Laila. Like I said, practice would not have ran efficiently without these two. They were always on the spot with the things we need, which allowed us to be able to coach. Okay, so we want to say thank you to both of y'all for your role on the team this year. All right, so this is our manager, Armani Johnson. All right, we got Kendall Johnson. All right, come on up. Kendall was a guy, he was a wrestler too. He was in my world history class, and he just said, "Coach, I'm gonna come out. I'm just like, "All right, buddy, we're gonna be out there. We're gonna be waiting on you." And he came out there and he was a really hard worker, and I think he encountered some injuries. So as he works to get back, we look forward to having him next year. So congratulations, sir, and thank you for your service. All right. All right. He's not here. All right, we got Rasheen Mckenzie. All right, Rasheen. Rasheen's one that kind of caught me by surprise. You know, I thought he may be able to run, but then when I actually seen him run, he ran a lot better than I expected. Really, you know, has the potential to be a really good athlete. You know, you just gotta hang around, you know, guys like Cody, and y'all keep him in line, all right? Make sure he's straight through the summer and through the fall, all right? Rasheen Mckenzie. All right, we got Egypt Nicholson, all right? Egypt was one that Coach Montero came to me personally about, like, hey, we got to get this girl out there on throws. And I'm like, all right, bring her. And then, of course, she comes out and surprises us with her throws. Of course, she's a cheerleader as well at the school. Very great student athlete, all right, Egypt Nicholson. Got my boy Seth Najee.
You may not see Seth, but you'll definitely hear him.
Hey, Seth, that's my dog, all right? That's what I'm gonna say first and foremost, because Seth was always, you know, leading the line. Seth was always working on his technique, making sure his technique was in order, and just a really hard worker on the track as well as in the classroom, and it reflects as he has a very high GPA, all right? Seth Najee. Come on, two. Come on, two. No, I'm just playing. Kai Rivers. All right, Kai was one that we got as a freshman. She was one of the first people out, just trying to figure out where she fit. Very explosive athlete, so we thought, you know, the sprints and the throws. She's very versatile, so we think, you know, later in her career, heptathlete, decathlete, you know, she can do a bunch of different things. She's a sprinter, she's a thrower right now, and, you know, maybe one day she'll be a jumper. All right, Kai Rivers. Kai Rivers. Don't look at me like that. I might have you out there next year with the jumps. Okay?
On top of, I actually taught Kai's father at Cedar Grove High School.
Well, Cody, you said you weren't trying to tell him how old you were, Cody.
It was amazing because he just came out on the track one day. I'm like, why are you out here? And he was like, Kai's my daughter. I was like, oh God. Yeah, really. So yeah, that's how old I am.
All right, we got another one, Edward Simmons. Edward's one of those guys, he led by example. Didn't really say a whole lot, but definitely said a whole lot with his actions. Hard worker, model teammate, guy I'm looking forward to having the next couple years and leading the male pirate track team. All right, Edward Simmons. Patrick Simmons. Come on, Patrick. That's right. Hey. Patrick he's the guy that says, hey coach, how can I get better? How can I get faster? And you tell him, and then he goes and he does it, all right? So he applies what you tell him, and he doesn't give up on things. Another hard worker, and I think it'll transition in his life as far as, you know, just knowing that hard work is how you get things. And he shows that by example every day. All right, Patrick Simmons. All right, we got Barney Shannon. All right. I gotta figure out where Barney shops. Get one of those tops. Varney was in my class too, first semester, and he was one I kind of put the bug in his ear. Hey man, you need to be on the track team. You know, he's offensive lineman, and you know, you always want offensive linemen doing throws because it helps them with football, and you know, each sport sort of complements each other. Young guy, so he'll be back with us next year, and we are definitely excited about it. Barney Shannon. Ariel Starling. Come on, Ariel. I had Ariel first semester. So she was another one that I got to know already. She plays a few sports here, so we sort of had to wait our turn with track as she was doing some other things. But when she did come out, she did come and run a few races for us, and we were glad that she did. Ariel Sterling. Shekinah Williams, come on up. Shekinah got my last name, so I already told everybody that that's my cousin, all right? Very bright spot on the team this year. She did sprints, long jump, relay. Another hard worker. Called her Dusty Foot, but it wasn't as an insult. It was more of, talking about her speed and those Nikes she wear at practice, all right? But we definitely enjoyed each other this year, and I enjoyed being her coach for sure. Shekinah Williams. Janae Woods. All right, come on up. You got a Maya, or is Coach going to do a Maya? Coach, she got it. All right, Janae, definitely another one, a bright spot, a good girl. She hard worker. Doesn't talk a lot during practice, but she definitely does what you ask her to do. She's been working hard. And I definitely look forward to having her next year as well, being a leader on the team as she already leads by example. Janae Woods. All right, we got split as far as the sports. We are recognizing both track and field and cross country. So this is more of a track and field cross country banquet. So we do want to take a minute with Coach Andrews and turn it over to her for a second as we take a moment to sort of recognize our athletes who ran cross country for us in the fall, all right? So, Coach, you about ready? Okay.
Good evening. Cross country, we wanted to go ahead because our team was so small. We wanted to go ahead and have our banquet with track because a lot of them, I encouraged them to come over track after the cross country season was over. So I'm very proud of the team. All year they went during, hearing everybody say, well, oh, Stone Mountain got a resurrection team? And they're like, Coach, what does that mean? I said, it means that we're the first team back after a little while of not having one. And I said that to say this. Cross country did not make states, but we got honorable mention. Our team did well enough that they didn't do a lot of honorable mentions, but my female cross country team captain got an honorable mention, and I'd like to call her up now. Oh. Team captain for the girls and cross country's most valuable player, I guess in our resident psychic, Amaya Wyatt. I didn't tell you that. You're a little psychic girl. Our most improved player, runner for cross country, she came in, and the one thing I want to say is most of my runners had never run anything before. So that makes me even more proud. Our most improved runner, she came in, she was trying to find her footing, and she told me, she says, one thing I'm not going to do, Coach, is I'm not going to give up. And she did it. And she worked, and not only did I track her time, but she tracked her own time. She would take notes so she could track her own improvement, which showed me that she has a dedication to her craft, which is very important. I hope to see her, I expect to see her in track next year and look forward to seeing her again in cross country in the fall. Serenity Rux.
Okay, I guess y'all thought we forgot you guys, but we didn't. Seniors, we did not forget you. I know Hakeem is not going to let me forget anyway. However, Coach, you gonna give it to me? Our first person is Jalen Mccullum. Miss Senior Jalen Mccullum. Come on up. Here you go. Seniors, once you come up here, I just need you to line up across. Parents, these are our seniors. Seniors, they leaving us and going on to bigger and better places. Next person, Ariel Cooper. Mrs. Cooper, if I pronounce your name wrong, actually I'm right, you're wrong. Here you go. Tori Spratt, glad you could make it. Always late. Here you go, Tori. Jalen Patterson. J-Pat, they call him. He already got a letter, but you can give him another one. You can give him another one.
Play, coach.
Uh-oh. There you go. There you go with the foolishness. About to make me cry. Go ahead before you get slapped, Jay. Hakeem Thornton. Keemy, let's go, Keemy. Let's go, Keemy.
Daisy's here.
Don't miss me, come out, Tara. Last day Tuesday, man.
Go sit down, Hakeem.
Here, you get one too.
Naya Trotman. You said who's here?
Daisy's here.
Where's her?
I saw it. I saw it. Oh no, she gets it. Did they leave it? Just call her up and give her one. Danae first.
What is Daisy last name?
Monfay.
Daisy Monfay. Always late, but always on time.
Give her Susan.
Okay. Let me put one up. And last but not least, Danae Walters.
Congratulations. Thank you for your service.
To your seniors over there. Okay, so now I'm gonna call out our our team superlatives. And these are the ones that the coaches vote on, who we want to vote for our most improved, MVP, and coaches award. I know I look like an old lady up here with these glasses, but bear with me.
Do you want to present their pictures or?
Oh, one second. Got one more thing to do, 1 second, sorry. Y'all are truly nosy. All right, Mr. Hakeem, there it is. There you go, what you do best. Okay, so our photographer. Okay.
Get hung up in the room.
Oh! Hey, you want to take pictures of your wonderful seniors up here?
Hey, man, we had to get the legs out. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. First of all, I'm gonna give the most improved. Well, actually, I'm gonna let Coach Williams do the most improved.
All right, you seniors, you guys, once y'all take your picture, you can go ahead and have a seat. You probably need to put it down. Some of y'all will probably be called to come back up here. Probably need to free up your hands a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and do the awards and just kind of talk about, I guess, the criteria, what we were looking for in these different superlatives, so to speak. As coaches, the most improved award would go to the person that we felt had the biggest gains this year as far as their times or their marks, the things that they were doing from when they started to when they finished was, you know, really big gains and really good gains. And so these two athletes that we picked, both of them had great gains this year. I'll start with the girl athlete most improved. This athlete PR'd probably every time she came out there. Most of y'all did, okay? But her PRs were, you know, at the beginning of the season, it was one time, and we, you know, really didn't expect her to drop as rapidly as she did in the 400 meters, as well as in the long jump, all right? Her gains in the long jump, you know, she started at one mark, and by the end of the season, she was, you know, jumping almost, you know, a whole 1.5 feet, 2 feet more than what she was doing in the beginning. So senior Daisy Monfay is the winner of our most improved pilot award. All right, congratulations. Here, take a picture, shake my hand. All right, our boy most improved also had really big gains this year. Ran the 200 and the 400, did some relays. He was a part of our relay team this weekend in Appalachian Winder. Had really big drops in his 400 meter time, and so we're proud of him. Sophomore Matthew Small. He gets all of that. He gets all of it. All right. Y'all want to do this next one? Coaches Award.
Okay, for the Coaches Award, these are the awards that we felt like these two students should get. So the first person I'm going to call up is the Kayla Starling. She gets everything. Kayla, I'm just gonna let you hold this because I have to take it back because Coach Martero kind of like broke it. Sorry. Sorry. And it's the Coaches Award. Yeah. Okay, and for the young man, Hakeem Thornton, Coaches Award.